My name is Blake Gross, and this is my final presentation for bioethics about the good life. So, to start off, I'm just going to talk about the grand goal for living for myself. So, it would be to live life to the fullest while building lasting relationships throughout my lifetime, and not to take any moment for granted, to always have fun while you're doing stuff. So, say it was 2089. I'm looking back at my life to see if, I live life to the fullest and, if I ethically and morally, lived up to what I wanted to. If I was looking back, I'd like to see an enjoyable, successful career, family and friends who I've maintained a positive relationship with throughout my whole lifetime. Spending time on myself, improve myself, but also have fun, hobbies, and also give back to those who gave to me. I'm big on charity, and that plays with, pushing others to do the best that they can as well. So some strategies I'd like to kind of follow to achieve that. Obviously plans always go array, and you can never count on something to go the exact way you want it, especially life. It's bound to change multiple different times. You need so many different backup plans. But so, moving on, I'd like to stick to these points in order to guide my life. So, being an extrovert, so what I mean by that is communicate with everybody that you can, make a lasting relationship with everybody that you can. You never know when something will turn into, oh, I really could have used them, or, I could have potentially helped them out. So, you never know when it could be in your benefit or their benefit to know each other. So next would be turn your dreams into goals and goals into reality. So if you could turn your goals into fruition, that it's amazing. You have such a great sense of pride and accomplishment. That would be great to see, for everybody. And that kind of turns into work ethic as well. You have to work for something that you want. You can't just wake up and it'll be there for you. You have to put in the time and effort in order to achieve something. And then next would be the ethical code, kind of a moral compass to guide yourself. And the reason I put that last is because that kind of encapsulates all of those previous points. You need a moral compass to guide you through life, no matter what situation it is. Sometimes it'll be more important, sometimes it won't be as important in some different scenarios, but you never know. So, what I'm doing now in order to reach and, kind of help along with that strategy, I take advantage of every second. I don't waste a second, working 3 jobs in college right now, college full time. I want to use that to my advantage to make myself successful in the near future. I don't want to push it back and wait for when I get out of college and have a full time job. I like to take action now. So moving on, philosophical theories. So Robert Nozick, and kind of his individualism kind of take. So belief that government shouldn't have much of a say in wealth distribution, redistribution. That's in terms of my future, my career, I work hard for what I have, what I will have. And if I just had that taken away from me, it kind of, defeats the purpose of, why you worked towards it. Next, John Locke, also kind of a individualism stance. So the natural rights, life, liberty, and property. So, that's huge. People love to have their freedom, including myself. That's huge. People fight for your freedom. And I'm thankful for that. But, you know, in terms of, future, I'd love to have my property. Um, you know, as a side gig, I want to be a real estate agent. I want to help people find property for themselves. That's huge. Allowing people to, you know, gain assets in their hands, while exercising their freedom. It's great. Next, just moving on to another philosophical theory with Immanuel Kant and the categorical imperative. So he believes, he believes that you should analyze whether something is just or unjust based on whether or not you fulfilled a duty. So it shouldn't be based on desire. You know, if in terms of my future, you know, medical sales, I want to do medical sales mainly. And, you go into a hospital, it's not based off desire that you want to sell medical device equipment. It's based off of a necessity. It fulfills a duty. Someone needs this product, and you're there to provide for it. That's your career. That's fulfilling a major duty for, the welfare of society. So some I believe would not work, kind of wouldn't, help me. So Aristotle and the theory of justice. So, claiming that only the best should get an item. Not necessarily an item, but only the best should receive something. So I think saying only the best should receive something is kind of ignorant. Nobody knows who the best is. It's all relative. Being the best is only relative, and even if there was the best, why not let other people try? Because other people might think those people are the best. Like I said, it's all relative. Um, you know, say someone wasn't the best citizen. Does that mean they shouldn't, be treated correctly? I mean, it might be a different realm, but so John Rawls and equality. So he believes the greatest advantage should be given to the most disadvantaged people. So I feel like that's, kind of diminishing to those individuals who are lower, because it's saying, oh, you guys need help, you guys need all the help. It kind of puts them down even more, I feel like. But, giving them all of the help, I feel like that doesn't help them gain any traction. As the saying goes, you can give a man a fish and he'll eat for a day, or you can teach a man how to fish and he'll eat for the rest of his life. I feel like that plays in here, where if you just hand someone something, they don't learn what they need to do to accomplish what they just received. I feel like it's very important that people understand this. Say in your career, say in sales, if my manager gave a coworker, a step up just because he felt bad that he wasn't doing as well as me, that takes money out of my pocket. It takes money out of my family's pocket. What's the sense in that? How is that good if they're not trying? So just to conclude, this course has taught me a lot, and I'm very appreciative for that. It's taught me ethical components to life. It's given me keystones for, the path for a successful future. I mean, it's very important to learn the fundamentals, the basics of stuff like this, because, it allows you to make better decisions in your future, So you can become more successful and you can teach other people about this same exact stuff. You know, giving back is huge to me, as I mentioned before. So I'm very thankful for what this class has provided. The stepping stones, as I said, the moral compass and the ethical or the philosophical theories. And I just want to say thank you.